Welcome to the Transparent FX Academy. I'm Nick, and I'm a top author on TradingView with over 190k reputation points. In this video, I will be speaking about USDCAD. Now, as usual, to keep the video as educational as possible, first I will be covering the technical aspect for this market. Then we will be moving to the order flow by looking at the commitment of traders, so the COT data, so what hedge funds and the big players and institutions are doing in the market and how they're shifting their orders. And by the end of the video, by using a combination of these two different types of analysis, we will try to understand where we have the highest probabilities for the next potential move here for this pair. So this is definitely a video you do not want to miss. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. This is the place to be for high quality, free trading education. Now, without further ado, let's jump straight onto the charts. Starting here from the monthly time frame, what we can see is that we have a market which at the moment is rejecting a quite strong monthly demand and support area. In fact, from here, all this previous rejection to the upside was created. Again, here, the market tested its zone and rejected it to the upside. Again, here, tested and rejected. And just a few months ago, the market once again tested the exact same zone, rejected it to the upside. So in a situation like this, it is quite clear that more bullish price action has a good probability of being created as the market is rejecting above this area. Dropping down on the weekly time frame, what do we see? Well, from a weekly perspective, we can notice how, first of all, there is a quite important structured zone which must be identified, which is exactly this one here. This area was acting, in fact, as previous support here, preceding these two rejections to the upside. Then the market broke below that zone and that previous support was turned resistance here. Now the market has broken back above that zone. So the previous resistance is now turned support. The market tested it as support, rejected it to the upside, and now has just tested it once again, rejected it to the upside. So more bullish price action in a situation like this. Also from a weekly perspective, it is quite possible. We can also notice if we just follow what has been happening from a market structure perspective, we can notice an impulse to the upside, then the correction, then the market created a new higher high, then we had a new higher low, then we had a new higher high, then we had a new higher low, and now the next logical step would be the creation of yet another higher high. So clearly, as we can see, the market has been creating here higher highs and higher lows. Therefore, we are currently in an uptrend from a weekly perspective. Now, let's go down on the daily time frame and see what we have when it comes to the daily time frame. What we can notice here, first of all, is that we do have very strong resistance at this area. This zone was acting as previous resistance here, preceding all these rejections to the downside. If now the market will manage to break above the zone, all this previous resistance would become support, because only a break above this level could make all this incredibly strong resistance here become support. That is how market structure works. Previous resistance, once it is broken to the upside, becomes support. And the more times the market has tested an area, the more that area is going to become strong support once it is broken to the upside. So in this case, since the market tested multiple times this area as resistance, now all that previous resistance would be turned support here if we get a break above the zone. Now, if we get the break on the retest, at that point, there is definitely the possibility to see more institutional longing, which at that point would further increase the probabilities of a potential rejection to the upside away from the zone. Now, speaking about institutional longing, let's go and see what we have when it comes to the commitment of traders. So what hedge funds and the big players in the market are doing, and let's check the data precisely for the CAD. Now, what we can see here is that hedge funds went from having minus 800 net positions all the way down to having minus 51,000 net positions, showing how clearly with the last reports, they have been moving massively to the bearish side for the CAD. And keep in mind that all currencies on the spot are traded against the USD. So if we're looking at the data for the CAD, actually we're looking at CAD USD. So institutions shorting CAD USD must be longing, obviously, USD CAD in order to short CAD USD. So in a situation like this, it is clear how institutions expect USD CAD to get stronger. And as we were saying here, if we get a break above this resistance on the retest of the previous resistance turn support, since anyway they have been already longing USD CAD, we could expect even more institutional longing of USD CAD, which at that point would further increase the probabilities of a potential rejection to the upside away from this level. So if we get this break and retest, what would I expect in a situation like this? Well, as usual, trading is reactive and not predictive. The monthly, weekly, and daily timeframes combined with the COT data, those are the best timeframes when it comes to the directional aspect of the market. However, when it comes to identifying early shifts in the trend of a market, the best timeframes for that are the intraday timeframes, so 4 hour and lower. Therefore, what I would expect is that if this market would shift from an intraday bearish to a bullish market at that point, I wouldn't be surprised to see a potential push higher away from this zone. Now, if you want to learn more, I really suggest that you go and check out the transparentfxtrading.com website, which you find linked both in description and on the main page of my YouTube channel. Here, you have the possibility to gain access to the most complete, all-inclusive mentorship program that I have created for you. As soon as you open the website, you will see this video breaking down everything included in the mentorship program. And in the program, you have the possibility to gain access to all my courses and also to the software, so the COT data software, which is exactly the one that we used in this analysis, the trading station software with Telegram signals integration, which puts together everything that you need as a trader all in one interface. You also have the possibility to gain access to one-on-one private mentoring directly with me, so you will have my personal contact. And if you continue to scroll down on the website, you will see that directly from the website, you will have the possibility to register and gain automatically access with the email and password that you will create during the registration process. So at least I suggest that you go and check it out right now. The link is both in description and in the main page of my YouTube channel, and I will see you in it. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like and also let me know in the comments below for any new pairs or topics that you would like me to cover in my next videos. And I will see you in my next breakdown.